Hi everybody, it's Julie and we are here with the very last thing I need to do for these journals. So I have 3 journals all the way up to here, and that is the Masterboard. So we made our Masterboards. I did go ahead and I did some stitching on the back, and it's just random. It is kind of up and around some of the edges to hold it down, but it does make it so that I can flex the page and everything, so that is great. So we're going to go ahead and start by cutting this down. I mostly need tags and journaling spots, but we may end up with a couple of other things. I am going to go ahead and come down this edge right here. Okay, I'm trying to stay away from stitching. Of course, I'm a little close here to the stitching. That happens. Okay, so you may need to pull out your trusty scissors. Especially for where the stitching is, okay? Okay, so there's my first cut, and then I'm going to come back in and let's see. We'll cut right across here. Okay, so again, we're able to cut the paper, string pieces are hanging. Okay, so there I have 2 cards probably, and so we'll put those right there. Then I think we're gonna go straight down next to that stamping. If we go right next to the stamping and just give a look. Okay, so I've done another right along that stamping. There's like a natural edge there that says, hey, cut me here. I need to pull out my Recollections cutter again because it would have cut through all that. Okay, so there's that, and then I think I'm going to go with this natural edge right down here. Yeah, I think my my journal itself is probably good on tucks and pockets and things like that. So I will probably use most of this for journaling cards. Okay, so we have this down here, and it just looks to me like it should come off by itself. We're going to be cutting through some fabric down here, so that might be a little interesting. Okay, and it cut through the fabric. I'm glad for these straight line guides that the cutter is giving me to to cut. Okay, so we have that. And you have journaling space. I think that that's light enough that you can journal on the back of that. And then we'll go across up here at the top. Again, it kind of gives you a natural looking place to cut with that top from the note paper. So this has been such a fun challenge. I've really enjoyed making this challenge journal. I think I'm going to come over here to the edge of this. That'll give us a skinny and a more substantial card. I should have gone in closer there, but that's okay. We were just hanging on by a thread there. Okay, so now this is what we have. We cut this one and this one and this one. And this one came from here, and this one came from down here, this one came from up here, and we have those. So that's what we got. 2, 4, 6, 8 pieces. And so now I'm going to turn them, you know, just add a little bit, just probably tabs basically. I've got some items here that we can use to go ahead and make the things. And remember, I need them for 3, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut one for this one and cut the 2 for the other 2. We're doing assembly line method, which has given us a variety of items. I'm really impressed with what we've been able to make out of things here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add some fabric tack. And we've pretty much used all of, there's this paper. We've got some index cards up here. We had one piece of that left. Oh, got some tissue, but I really don't think that we need it for that. Pull out my little box here. Okay. Got that. And that. And more of those. Okay. So that's pretty much what we have left after yesterday going through all the items. Got this little piece, but there's really, it is a little piece. Let's see. We go 1, 2, 3. So do you like to use all your pieces? You know, up here I have a little tiny piece of this. Okay. We fan that out. And of course I still have my stamps and things. And all my tools. Okay, so there, that's going to give us a little tag to put in. You can journal on the back if you want to. I love it. So that's card number 1. Put it over there. And let's see, we needed a little tiny piece of this, 2 of them. Okay, so that's that. And now we have this one. I love this card. I love the way this turned out. I really like using the Masterboards in my journals. Okay, so I think that one, just like that, I think that's probably good enough. But you know what? I am going to leave it like that because I don't know where I'm going to put it. And maybe we can add a tab to it or a side piece or something after we know where it's going to go in the journal. Okay, here we have journaling space. I love this. And I don't know if you can see this, but this is going through the double pieces, okay? Because we're on a piece of cardstock. We did pretty good on, or I did pretty good on using up this one has a few, so it doesn't want to go. We'll just make our own. Okay, so same thing here. I'm going to go ahead and pull this piece off because it's going to fall off. And let's do the same thing with this one. Go ahead and round the corners. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead, get these ready, and then figure out where they're going to go and add their tab according to where they're going to go. Because, you know, their tab might need to go on the top. It may need to go on the side. Apparently it's got 3 pieces. Okay, so we can come in and cut our own. Okay. And this one, if it wasn't so thick, you could fold it over and make like a card, but it's pretty thick. So I'm not gonna attempt that. So what did you turn your Masterboard into? Or were you waiting for ideas? I'm really excited. This is, this means these journals are done. 3 of them. 3 big hardcover journals finished. And like I showed you at the end of the video yesterday, I finished the violet journals that were from the assembly line challenge last year. I made butterfly journals during the challenge last year. And then after I was done, I started on the pansy journals, because the pansy, the one of the 5 journals was the journal that I started in the VIP for June of last year. And then I was like, oh, well then we'll just make 4 more assembly line style. And then, you know, things got in the way and I didn't get them finished. So I pulled that box out, and every time I keep moving things and cleaning things, I'm like, no, that is not going back until those get finished. It's not going to get put somewhere else. Okay, so we have rounded the corners on all of these, and we'll go ahead and pull out one of the journals. And see, I added the tassel that we made. I added the charms to the outside, or the little tassels. And so let's go through and see if we need things. Okay, so like there's a little pocket here. And there we go. But I think there's like pockets that have nothing in them or very little. This one I ended up putting, well, I put the scrap from the wrapping paper and a couple of index cards in there because, poor thing, it didn't have anything. That can go right under there. Isn't that supposed to be? Go ahead and close it down here. One back here. There's a little pocket here. So if you're looking for something bright and cheery, these will be in the Etsy shop very, very soon. I will do the, there we go. We'll let that one hold one. And I guess we're not putting tabs on them, you guys, which is fine. Oh, let's put, well, we'll wait. See if there's a place that's, this is a paper clip right here. Yeah, I like that. And with that, bum, 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 I am done. Done. I just need to make the cards for the other two, and we can call this journal finished. So, oh, you know what? We do want to add something down here. Okay, you saw in one of the journals I added I started, no, it wasn't that one. There. Okay, so that one got a piece of that for its tie, and then I think we'll do a piece of washi. Okay, I'll just put a piece of washi, and then we're going to make it look like a flag. Piece of washi that looks like a flag, and then adding knots into your binding string, just give it a fun little look. Okay, and then can have that hang down. Okay, so this is the one other thing I think that we needed to do. Okay, so there's the first one. Now for this one, we're going to go ahead and just lay that right up there. Let's go ahead and we'll grab a piece of this lace. We'll come up you can use your needle. I have, you know what? I'm not gonna, I was gonna try and go through the hole. Oh well. Let's go ahead and tie this in here. This is what happens in real life. Okay, I do want to go through a hole because I want to tie it in here. I mean, I want it to stay, so. Well, never mind. Not tying it in a hole. We'll double knot it. Give it a little knot down here. And let it hang out. And then I'm going to go over here and grab a hole punch. We did have this piece, and we have this piece. I'll go ahead and punch 3 hearts, one for each journal, out of the green. Oh yeah, we'll cut this. 1, 2. Okay, so put these up here in the pile, and 1, 2, okay. Okay. And so there's the green one. And then from the blue, we'll go ahead and punch 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we'll put glue on the inside of the green one. Remember, you can use any of your tools, and punches are tools. So there's that one. And that one. I do want to have a knot, so just so that if it thinks it can go down the string, it can't. Okay, there's that one. Then let's move to this one, and I think we'll do another flag. And I'm going to do it up a little higher than that snippet pocket. So if you missed how we use the snippets, that was yesterday's video. Oh, a little bit off. And that will stick, so. Okay, so there's my little flag. And I did use the flags on one of the journaling cards, so let's see. Oh, these are the blue ones that go there. Maybe a daisy? One, two, three, one. And this is how I like to use, I go ahead and put them over like this, and then I can make sure there's no, that I'm on the paper. The whole punch is on the paper. Okay, and so 2 of those will go over there, and 2 of those will go over there. We'll go ahead and put glue on one of these. Okay, and then I like to lay it under. Like that. And then bring in my top piece and put it on top. Now, if you're going to use like one larger piece and one smaller piece, like if I put a smaller daisy on the center of this, then you put your glue on the small one and put it down. Okay, there's that. I think I want to move it up just a little if I can, so it's inside. Go ahead and add my knot. If you have stickers, you can do stickers back to back. That turns out really cool. But there we have our signature ties. They're kind of fun. They're just a little surprise as you're going through the journal. And we're getting down to the end of our dots. So let's go ahead and I'm going to put a dot on each side of this daisy. Why not? Why not put a dot? Okay, so we'll need 4 more dots over here. Let's go ahead and, yeah, so we can go ahead and put 2 dots over here. Okay, and with that, we'll use up all of our dots. And of course, you can put the same thing in each of your signature ties. You can just tie them in a bow if you want to. There we go. We've done our masterboard. We have done our signature ties. And there is one more thing I want to do. And so let me grab the stuff and I'll be right back. Okay. I have some erasers in here, and I have Daisy eraser that I wanted to add to this. The other journals may get something else because the puppy got, literally, you guys, the puppy came in and stole the jar of erasers, and I had just bought it so that I would have 3 Daisy erasers, and you know what they, and the watermelon erasers, and they ate, they didn't eat them, they just not chewed on them. They stole my erasers. Okay, so now remember, I'm finished, so I'm just adding, this is something extra that I'm adding, because after you're finished with your journal, with all of the qualifications, you can go ahead and add those other things that you wanted to add. And so, oh, here they are. I wanted a set of these. So the Patreons got these a couple months ago. They got some of these in their monthly order. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the Pretty Pearl pen through the eraser very carefully, fingers way out of the way. Okay, so just like this. Then I'm going to come back, and you want to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. Oh, I totally missed that. I don't think those are the cutter ones. Sorry. And they need some WD. Okay, everybody close your eyes. Okay. Oh, it's still in there. Okay, so I pulled off the end of that, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to twirl it. I'm turning this into a charm. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and let it twirl. I'm going to let it twirl into the eraser. Okay, just like that. Go ahead and come up here and grab a bold pen or a safety pin. So there we go. I should have put green down there like it was a leaf. Okay, and then you can either put this on the front with your tassel, or you can have it hanging off the side. I think I'm going to hang it, I think we'll hang it here, okay? Because I can go in through the fabric down here and have it connect. This isn't an edge. So in through the fabric and have it connect to this trim to help hold it on. Or I can come in from There we go. Okay. And we'll let it go up through that and connect it. And there you have a little daisy hanging down. Just, you know, for something fun. Okay. So, I'm going to see what I can find. Yours, the other ones may have, I have some cute little rabbits. I think the rabbit might be kind of cute on there. It does match. We use the teal colored. So just like we did before, close your eyes, cut the end off, grab my twirly, and this time it's going to go into an ear. Okay. If you want to be more precise, you can go ahead and be more precise. Got lots of these bunnies, so we'll be good on bunnies. Let's see, we have a little tassel here. We have our bigger tassel here. So maybe, you know, maybe we'll move our tassel down, put our bunny up here, put the daisy up there. Put the daisy up there. Of course, that was a lot of work to get the daisy. I was just going to put the two tassels that we made on. But then I was like, okay, so there's a tassel. We'll put the bunny up here. I may actually switch it out. Well, we'll put the get this ready for the daisy. You ever change your mind? It's okay, it's your prerogative. Okay, so here we'll go ahead. Since the daisy is, this is all about the daisies. Put the daisy there. Okay, and then we'll put the bunny down here because the bunny's cute and matches, and you might find a bunny in the daisies. Okay, so there you go. Dun da da da, and a little tassel, and our big tassel is here. It's our big paper tassel. So that's what we've got going on the edge, and so there you go. I am finished. Done. Done, done, done. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. Colorful Daisy journals. Assembly line. So I made 3 of those for this challenge. And let's go ahead and clean up the desk and I'll show you what we made. And here we go. So to start off with, we did add a daisy charm out of an eraser, and we added a little bunny charm out of an eraser to the journal because they matched. Then we took our Masterboard. We took our Masterboard and we cut it into pieces. That's our background music. And then we distributed it throughout the journal in places that, this is not the right one. Is it? No. You two could... Is this it? This is it. Okay. So this one should have... Okay, so here's one of the tags that we made from the Masterboard. Here's one of the tags, and we've paper clipped it in with one of the paper clips. One of the smaller tags. This was from the top right-hand corner. One of the smaller tags, and we put it in that. Here we added this one with the rounded corners here into the center of this signature. Added this large one here in that top tuck. Added this one from the bottom right hand corner right here under our paper clip. And then to the back, we added this one and we had rounded the corners. Okay, so that's how I added the Masterboard this time. Remember, you can use those pieces as belly bands. You can make smaller journaling cards if that's what you need. We needed journaling cards. So we have one more thing to look at, and that is the signature ties, and they are in this one. Oh. And so signature ties. So in the middle of this signature, we had started this at the end of yesterday's video, but we added a piece of the llama trim and we made a little flag out of washi tape and put that in there. And then for the center of this one, we used some of the lace, and then we punched out a little heart, and it's double-sided with the glue holding the string in between. And also remember, we added knots on the bottoms of both of those. Then here we went ahead and we did another flag, and we did a double-sided daisy, added the pink centers, and then the other two pink spots here. So that is what we have for today's video. I am so excited to be finished, like I said. So there you go, Masterboard, some charms, and signature ties just to finish this up. And then we did add our tassel to the outside, and I'm really excited. The flip through will be tomorrow. Also, don't forget, if you are a VIP from the July to countdown to the finish junk journal challenge, I have sent out the invites, which means you've been invited from the Facebook group to the VIP Facebook group. Your digital is there waiting for you. I'm still going to add a few more pages. The mini journal is not in there yet, and the 5x7 pages of the ephemera is not in there yet. But I'm pretty excited. It ended up summer fairies, actually fairies of summer. Fairies of summer, and they are sweet little cherub fairies that are picking daisies that say he loves me not, or he loves me. And it was just really something that it ended up that it was also a daisy theme. I hadn't realized that. And so they will go along really, really well. I used some of the Daisy Grunge for the backgrounds of that, and it is beautiful. It's postcards from the early 1900s, and they're actually like advertising postcards, but they're really, really cute. And that digital will be available to everybody else on later this week. So yeah, and that's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to use that with Antique Daisy and, well, all the Daisy kits for my September journal. Very, very excited. I think it's going to be fun and beautiful, and I will be doing distressing in September. Oh, hint, hint. I guess that lets you know that you'll get to have ink. Okay, so there you go. Also on the 27th, the Patreons, the Diamond and Emerald Patreons will get the hint, which will be the full video and entry into the September, I can't tell you what it's called, but the September Junk Journal Challenge. So that's pretty exciting. It's a busy week this week. Find something to celebrate every day. Please go watch one of these videos or another video after this, because YouTube really likes that. It really does help my channel. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. And if you want to know when I post videos, make sure you hit the notification bell, because now the 4:30 fun is beginning. And what that is, it is the flip throughs of videos, or the flip throughs of journals and haul videos. And I've got several haul videos coming, and I have a whole lot of flip throughs to do. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.